My name is Lynda Blackmon Lowery. At 7 years old, my life changed forever. Did it change for the better or for worse, you ask? I guess that's up to you to decide. At 7 years old, my mother died of minor complications from childbirth. If she was not a black woman, she would not have died. At 7 years old, I became a human rights activist. At 13 years old, I heard Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speak for the first time. The words that inspired me to march? Steady, loving confrontation. Those three words constantly replayed in my mind during each march. At 14 years old, I was jailed for the first time. By the age of 15, I was jailed 9 times for marching. My buddies and I sang, "We are on our way, we will not be ignored, and we will not be stopped." Our teachers supported us. Our parents supported us. We were marching for them. Bloody Sunday was the day that traumatized me. I couldn't talk about what happened to me on this day for years. I was tear gassed and beaten by a grown white man. I was left with 28 stitches on the back of my head and 7 over my right eye. All I knew was that the next march to Montgomery, Governor George Wallace was going to see what was done to me. On the day of my 15th birthday, the Freedom March started an hour late thanks to me. I had a meltdown when I saw the white male troopers who were there to protect us. I thought they were there to finish the job and kill me. At that moment, all I wanted to do was go home to my dad. But thank God I didn't. There was history to be made. It was a tough few days of rain and marching. When we finally arrived to Montgomery, it all felt worth it. I was one amongst 25,000 people. August 6, 1965, the United States Congress passed the Voting Rights Act. We had won. My buddies and I, who had gone to jail, had won. Everyone who marched won. We were determined to do something, and we changed the world. The civil rights movement was a children's movement. It was our movement. If someone had told me in 1965 that in 2020 we would still be fighting the same battle but on a different scale, I would have probably laughed at them and called them crazy. Young people like myself fought for our rights in the civil rights movement. Now it is your time to stand up for what you believe in and fight for Black Lives Matter. Make yourselves seen and heard. You will not be silenced. It is your turn to make history.